Hello, wonderful story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today we have a heartwarming tale for you, a story about a very special, very curious little dog. Get cozy, because we're about to embark on the adventures of the little dog. Once upon a time, in a bright yellow house with a big green garden, lived a small puppy named Pip. Pip wasn't just any puppy. He had ears that flopped when he ran, a tail that wagged like a metronome on fast forward, and a heart full of boundless curiosity. Every day was a new adventure waiting to happen. One sunny morning, Pip woke up with a twitch of his nose. He could smell something new, something exciting. He tiptoed out of his cozy bed, past his sleeping family, and followed the scent to the back door. It was slightly ajar. This was his chance. With a gentle nudge of his head, he slipped out into the vast green world of his backyard. The garden was a universe of wonders. A fuzzy bumblebee buzzed lazily from flower to flower, and Pip, thinking it was a tiny flying toy, pounced. The bee, startled, zipped away, leaving a confused Pip sitting in a bed of colorful petunias. He learned his first lesson. Not all flying things are meant for chasing. Undeterred, he continued his exploration. He saw a brilliant red butterfly fluttering near the rose bushes. Remembering his bee encounter, he decided to watch from a safe distance this time. The butterfly danced in the air, its wings like delicate stained glass. Pip sat mesmerized, his head cocked to one side. He realized that sometimes the greatest joy comes from simply observing the beauty around you. Suddenly, a rustling sound came from behind the old oak tree. Pip's ears perked up. Cautiously, he crept towards the noise. Peeking around the trunk, he saw a small, fluffy creature with a long, bushy tail nibbling on an acorn. It was a squirrel. Pip had only ever seen them from the window. Mustering all his courage, Pip let out a tiny, hopeful woof. The squirrel, whose name was Squeaky, nearly jumped out of his fur. He scampered up the tree in a flash. Pip sat at the bottom, his tail giving a slow, sad wag. He hadn't meant to scare him. He just wanted to make a friend. He waited and waited. Finally, a little nose poked out from a branch above. Squeaky looked down at the small, sad-looking puppy. Seeing no threat, just a lonely face, he cautiously climbed back down. "You're not going to chase me," Squeaky chittered. Pip shook his head enthusiastically, his floppy ears flying. He gave another, much softer woof. And so, an unlikely friendship began. Squeaky showed Pip all the best climbing spots, though Pip couldn't climb. He was an excellent spotter, and where the juiciest fallen berries were hidden, Pip, in turn, showed Squeaky how to play fetch with a small twig and shared the secret of getting the best belly rubs from the humans inside. Their afternoon was filled with laughter raw, the puppy and squirrel equivalent of it. They chased falling leaves, played hide-and-seek among the flower pots, and took a nap together in a warm patch of sun. Pip learned that friendship could be found in the most unexpected places, and that being gentle and patient was the key to making new friends. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the garden, Pip heard a familiar voice calling his name. It was his family, and they sounded worried. He knew his grand adventure had to come to an end. He gave Squeaky a gentle nudge with his nose as a goodbye. "Come back tomorrow," Squeaky chattered. Pip barked a happy promise and trotted towards the back door, his tail wagging furiously. He was greeted with relieved hugs and lots of cuddles. As he snuggled into his bed that night, tired but incredibly happy, he replayed the day in his mind. He'd faced a buzzing bee, admired a beautiful butterfly, and made a brand new friend. Pip drifted off to sleep, dreaming of all the adventures that awaited him and Squeaky tomorrow. He had learned that the world was big and full of exciting things. But the best parts of it were the friendships you make and the lessons you learn along the way. The little dog's heart was full, and he knew with absolute certainty that this was just the beginning of his many, many adventures. And that's the story of Pip's first big day out. It just goes to show you that a little bit of curiosity and a friendly heart can lead to the most wonderful experiences. What do you think Pip and Squeaky will get up to next? Let us know your ideas in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining us for this story. If you enjoyed Pip's adventure, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more delightful tales. We love sharing these stories with you. Until next time, keep exploring and keep being kind. Bye for now.